Moreira will be leading the World Championship as we hit back to Europe in Jerez. On the inside of Moreira goes Masia. That's a bit of experience there into turn number 20. So we're on the last lap, 5.51 kilometres to go here. It's been a Kota classic in Moto3, as it so often is. It's Ortola on a lap away from his first ever Grand Prix victory. Here comes Artigas though, on the inside, beautifully done on the brakes. Artigas hits the front on turn 1 the last lap.
Looked like Ortola maybe made a slight mistake out of the final corner. He shook his head as he came across the line. I think he knew that he'd made a mistake and he'd given Artigas the run at him. So Ortola, having led for 3 laps, is going to have to go back on the attack again. But Massia's closing in third.
Yeah, there's plenty, ample overtaking opportunities around this Kota course. You think on the brakes down into turn number 11. Here at turn 7's a good spot as well. Masia is not close enough on Ortola. This one, there's plenty more to come here. Oh, Moreira! How far back did he come there? The Brazilian absolutely mugs off Masia going through turn number 8. Beautiful stuff. Artigas, though, it is that leads as they drop down the hill into turn 11 for the last time.
And Moreira's going to go for 2 into 1 now here into turn 11. Moreira is going to take the lead of the Grand Prix. He was 4th 3 corners ago. He leads onto the back straight.
Absolutely magic here from Moreira. How did he do that through turns 10 and 11? Artigas and Masia rub elbows, rub shoulders down the back straight. Here comes Holgado as well, coming into podium contention. And what about Ortola? He's trying to get some slipstream on Moreira. Where do you look on this last lap here in Kota? Masia comes back into 3rd place. Artigas tried to find a way back through. Oh, Moreira's gone wide. Moreira makes his first mistake of the Grand Prix at the worst possible time. Into turn 12, Ortola back in front.
Well, they're both going for a first ever Grand Prix victory, and Moreira might well have lost it. His best chance is into turn 19, I would think, from here. He's got to try and follow Ortola through 16, 17 and 18 and attack into 19.
How hard on the brakes there was Ortola going into turn number 15. He was almost jumping all over the front of that KTM. Time is running out here then for Masia, Moreira and co. Through turn number 18, powers Ortola. What an amazing victory this would be. He nearly crashed, nearly launched himself to the sky at the 2nd corner of this Grand Prix. He's got 1 corner left remaining now. Ortola on the 48 bike. There's a late lunge coming here from Masia for 2nd, but it's going to be Ivan Ortola to win an absolute classic here in Kota in Moto3. The rider who nearly crashed at turn 2 dropped all the way to the back of the field. A sensational recovery. What a carve up in Kota that was for Ivan Ortola. He takes his first victory. He continues Spanish domination of Moto3 here in Texas. What a race, what a Grand Prix that was. Congratulations to that young man. How on earth did he do that? High drama throughout those 14 laps. Ortola wins by nearly half a second from Jaume Masia. Great last lap by him after he was caught up in that Sasaki tangle. Artigas does indeed hold on for the podium. Diogo Moreira, who turn number 11 led after some daring overtakes, he has to settle the 4th place. Holgado comes over the line in 5th. Onju completes the top 6. He will an FP battle with Salvador Alonso Yamanaka. Rueda's your top 10. Toba, Aji, Fire, Ogden and Rossi score points in that Grand Prix. But Ivan Ortola, the superstar of Moto3 in the Lone Star State.
First Grand Prix victory for Ivan Ortola. First Grand Prix victory for the Angelus MTA squad as well. Congratulations to them. What a roller coaster final few laps that was for Jaume Masia. That last lap lunge secured him 2nd place, and of course that move on Moreira allowed Artigas to sneak through into 3rd by 9 thousandths of a second across the line. And spare a thought for Moreira, who went from 4th to 1st and back to 4th again, all on the last lap.
Whew, what a race that was. We're in cowboy country. We'll have to give ourselves a big yee-haw for that one, won't we? Because that was absolute pure drama.